want this to come off as something really morbid, but I want to let you know the statistics, right? That's like when you say, well, I don't mean to be mean, but then you're going to say something really mean, right? So I don't mean to be morbid, but if you are attacking your business or approaching your business as though it's your baby, let me give you some things that your baby does that you are also letting your business do that are detrimental to your survival, right? So when you have a baby, it requires and consumes all of your attention. Your life, especially around a newborn or an infant, is solely dictated on the needs and desires of this baby. The baby cries, you stop what you're doing, you turn to the baby and you go rescue the baby, right? The baby needs you. It needs love. It needs support. It needs its diaper change. It needs you for everything to survive, right? It needs you in the middle of the night. It needs you when it's inconvenient. It needs you when you're lacking sleep. And the thing is quite honestly, after coaching people in business for the past 3 years, you are also running your business like it's your baby. So not only are you claiming and you're putting it out into the world that this is your baby, you're also responding to your business like it's your baby. Meaning there's, something you're working on over here, you're excited to be starting something, and then you lose focus and boom, over here, something called me. It's a customer, it's an email, and then boom, over here, I'm having money problems, and then boom, over here, I have an employee issue, or I don't know how to file taxes, or so you're constantly being pulled. And what we have gathered from surveying all of these thousands of business owners that we have the opportunity to work with is you feel very pulled. So I need you to raise your hand if you feel like, oh my God, they're right. Every single time I turn around, I feel like I'm putting out a fire. I feel like I'm running from one task to another. I feel like I'm treating this business like it's my baby.
Yeah, and I think when you go in with that mindset, what ends up happening is that you approach it with an emotional leadership mindset, meaning that however you feel, that's where the business goes, right? If you feel down, if you feel stressed, your business is stressed. If you feel distracted, your business is distracted. And that what happens is that you're leading your business in all sorts of direction. And so the downfall of that is it can blind you when there's really important problems that you need to solve with a level head.
Well, it also robs you of your focus, though.
Absolutely.
When you're trying to manage an infant, there's no such thing as balance or focus, right? And so that's the first point that I'd love to make for you guys is being in business, something that's a business that's sustainable, that's worth it to dedicate your time, energy, and financial resources to requires immense leadership. It requires you being a self-starter. It requires you having major focus. It requires you setting the tone for how your customers are going to treat you, where you're going to find your customers, how you're going to overcome challenging times in your business. So if you're walking around treating this business like you're being blown around by whatever the baby requires at that time, you're lacking severe focus and it's not going to help propel you in business.